Hey boos, it's your girl Ariana. I'm just here checking in with you guys. First of all, to say happy holidays. I'm so happy to be back filming. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm pretty sure you have to be able to tell. I have some new lighting. I have a new camera. You know, just like I promised, I wanted my quality to be better. These were Christmas gifts and it's all that I wanted for Christmas, and I was so fortunate this year. I hope everybody got what they wanted for Christmas. You know, I've just been so excited ever since Christmas to set this up and to get everything started. So I wanted to go over some of my Christmas gifts. A few I've already mentioned, as well as some recent drugstore finds. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen on Instagram or other YouTube channels that the drugstore is coming out with a crazy amount of products, and I have found most of the ones that I was interested in. And to be honest with you, I am so happy with the things that I found. So let's just jump into it. I'll start with my Christmas stuff and I will then go into the drugstore find. Most of the things on my face were either recent finds or my Christmas gifts because I wanted you guys to see what they look like. So let's jump right in. If you guys might like my earrings, I got them at Steinmart's for, I have the tag here still because I just put them on. Got them at Steinmart's. They're Madison Tyler. I want to say I got them for, it says 10 bucks, but I feel like I got them for less. It's cute little, you know, things. I got this dress at Macy's. I want to say it's Style & Co. Just kind of has like a little v-neck. It's super comfortable. It almost feels like a PJ. Got this super cheap, like 15 bucks. Moving on, my sister works at Bloomingdale's. She got me for Christmas this palette right here. It's the Zoeva Naturally Yours palette, which you could get online, but I'm not a huge online shopping person because I like to have things in my hands like immediately. So I've never ordered anything from Zoeva, but I've seen it all over YouTube. I've seen people talking about it. Their brushes look phenomenal, but it's a really neutral palette. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I've been trying to practice cut crease, but they're really hard, so give me some time. As soon as I have found a method that works for me, I am going to upload it for you guys, okay? So I use that on my eyes. I really love the pigmentation. I love the color selection. If you like neutrals, I definitely recommend this. And Megan, she got me this. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's the Tarte blush palette. They have one every year on all the colors. I'm sure you've seen them. Pinks, corals, and then like this one is a pretty neutral color. Fetching and Prim. I have those mixed on my cheeks. I don't know guys. In the viewfinder, this looks really splotchy. In pictures it looked good, and in person it looks good. So I don't know, you guys will let me know and I'll adjust. Awesome Christmas present. Megan knew that I put myself on restriction, no cheap products until next year. I've actually put myself on a no buy until my birthday, which is May. So she got this for me because she's my boo. And okay guys, this is serious business. Okay, because I've been kind of coveting this product, but you know, there's mixed reviews online, so I wasn't really sure whether or not to get it, and it looked nice and all, but you know, I just wasn't like blown away. Well, you're not going to be blown away until you actually use this. It is this Hourglass palette. It's called the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit. Basically it has like two, I would call these two right here. Here, I'm just swatching them a little bit. They're like satin finishes, and then this one is definitely like a more iridescent finish, but it's still soft. Those of you who like light highlight or you like shimmer all over the face, that's beautiful. And then these two blushes are gorgeous. They look like they're gonna come off super light, not very pigmented. That's a lie. They come off so pigmented. You have to actually be careful, I think, with those blushes. And then today I have on this bronzer. This bronzer is gorgeous. It makes me want to buy the big version, but I feel like they'll all last a long time, and I honestly, I love everything in here. It's just beautiful. My mom gave this to me for Christmas. I use this one right here, which is the Ambient dim lighting. I use that underneath my eyes to set my concealer. It's gorgeous. It's silky. It just gives a little bit of luminosity under there, but not shined. I really am so happy with this. So my mom got me this, so I'm really excited. Maybe I'll do a tutorial with this, but if not, I'm definitely gonna break into this bad boy soon. Kind of like more boring stuff, but things I still wanted to mention. Perfectly Clean by Estee Lauder. This is such a great cleanser. I have dry skin, so I prefer to use Purity every day, but for those days that I really want like I feel like the makeup got in my pores and it's just like ugh, this bad boy right here will strip everything, but it does make you a little dry, so I only use it those days that I really want to deep clean. And it is for normal to combination skin, and you can also use this as a mask. My husband has oily, sometimes acne prone skin. He loves this cleanser. It ends up getting used up because of him, so that's a nice little repeat. And then my mom got me this. I think this was in a little set that she got in QVC and she broke it up, which FYI guys, for Christmas, that is awesome to do. She got me a little Josie Maran oil, which I never jumped on the bandwagon, but this stuff is very good. Very oily though, so I can't use this during the day. It makes my makeup slide around too much. But during the night, oh, you wake up, your skin is refreshed, plump. It just looks luminous, youthful. I love it. And then I got this Josie Maran whipped argan oil. It's unscented, which I guess a lot of people would like, but I just find that weird. I went to Sephora to return some things that I didn't like. I came across this beauty. It was just sitting there, kind of just like thrown. I'm like, hey, does that belong to someone? And she asked around. She was like, no. And I was like, okay, it does now. I used the color in here, Hyper Ballad. It's this like bluish teal color. I use that on the lower lash line and it is awesome. For a blue, it blends so beautifully. But I'm excited to bust into this more. I only used it for the one color. A million times. I got from my sister the Clarisonic. I had been really wanting one lately, but again, money conscious. Didn't break down and get it. I thought that maybe it was hyped up, or you know, I just couldn't get around it. But my sister bought it for me for Christmas. I have not used it yet because I forgot. You know, you forget that you have new things and then it takes you a while to use them. But it's fully charged, waiting for me to use it. So I'm really excited to use that. Guys, I hope you notice that I'm like a lot looser. I'm just feeling it. I'm being myself, because all I was waiting for, things that I feel that I needed to make my videos as good as they can be right now. I am just hyped. I'm so pumped. I want to record like 24/7, and you know, I just love talking about makeup. I love it. And if for some reason it seems like I'm all over the place, it's because I am. That's how I am in my life. You know, I'll be talking about one thing and then boom, I jump into another and I'm just all over the place. I sidetrack myself, but that's how I want to be with you guys. Just chill and being really truthful and honest with you about who I really am. So then if you like me, great. I'm so happy to have you as a new friend. And if you don't, then that's perfect. But I know that I'm being me, and I encourage everybody else to be themselves as well, regardless of whether people like you or not. You know, just always be kind, understanding, and gentle. And other than that, if people don't like you, then that's totally fine. You know that you're being the best person that you can be. Okay, see, I just sidetracked myself. So recent makeup that I found was this one. I'm really excited about is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. I wasn't interested in getting this Lumi Cushion Foundation because I'm familiar with the Amore Pacific one with really light coverage, but then I saw Jaclyn Hill use this, and she actually used, I believe, the same color, and it had really nice coverage. Not heavy full coverage, but definitely noticeable. Those are the kind of foundations I like. I have beauty marks and freckles and stuff like that, and I don't have a problem with them showing out. I really like the coverage. I used it today. I think obviously I set my foundations with powder because I just feel like it's just longer lasting that way. But if you leave it alone, it's very dewy finish. But I covered it, and then still, now that everything's settled and I put my setting spray on, you can notice I do have like a dewy finish. Not to mention a ton of highlight on. But I'm really happy with that foundation. And then keeping with foundations, the Revlon ColorStay compact makeup and concealer. I don't know if you guys seen this. They don't have a lot of colors, and FYI, they look so much darker in the pan than when you apply them. Because I looked at the ivory, which was the lightest one that they had, and it looked way too dark for me. But my mom bought this one thinking it was going to be good for her. She's like 3 shades darker than me. She thought this would be good for her. When she put it on, it was like white. She looked like a ghost. So I said, you know what, let me try it. It matched me perfectly, and this is 180 Sand Beige. I wore this to work, which you guys know I work 12-hour shifts. This stuff looked gorgeous. Lately I've been having a problem with like foundations like caking up in my dry zone, which is like right here between my eyebrows. It gets like crusty looking a little bit right here around the nose. It starts to kind of like not look that good. This did not do that at all. This stuff is good. The concealer I'm not really like a huge fan of because it is lighter than this and it's too thick for under the eyes. Such a beautiful like demi matte finish. Doesn't build up on dry skin. I love it. I've only used it once or twice and I am addicted to it. Both of these foundations were not inexpensive for a drugstore. I want to say the True Match Lumi is like $16.99. This one I want to say is like $13 or so. So not cheap, and so I was going to take it back if I didn't like them, and I love them both, so there we are. I ended up getting these Infallible Pro Matte Gloss from L'Oreal. These are supposed to be like a liquid lipstick. I have on today, it's called Forever Kiss in 310. I wore this berry color through a 12-hour shift. It did not start to like cake up until probably like 6 hours, and even still it wasn't a bad nasty cake up that other liquid lipsticks can do. This, I don't know if you can tell, it doesn't dry all the way down. It looks matte, but it does not dry by any means. It still feels moist on my lips. For a berry color, it has minimal bleeding. Really love their lasting power. I love the formula. They're super creamy. They almost have that like powdery texture that you feel when you put on like a NYX soft cream lip, you know, almost, but it's more hydrating than that, and it doesn't dry down that matte. Guys, I really love this. I got it in Statement Nude, Nude Allude, and Forbidden Kiss. This Statement Nude is more like an orangey brown nude. This one's definitely like a mauve pink. I don't even know why it says nude. And then this one is the berry color that I'm wearing. But I got these 3 and I love them. I hope they continue to come out with more colors. I will continue to buy them. You know, Tati, the person I was referring to before, I want to say that she said that these made her lips tingly, and Statement Nude, it makes your lips feel kind of numb and tingly. It goes away, but it's a really weird sensation, but I don't know, I can accept that because I really love the formula. And another thing that I saw Kathleen Lights talking about was this Maybelline Master Prime Long Lasting Eyeshadow Base. I got it in the matte one. Oh, here it does. It says Prime and Matte. And so I use this today as my eyeshadow primer. I've been using this for like about a week. It has a orangey, no, not orangey, yeah, like a dark salmon hue to it. It is great for concealing those little veins that you have on your eyes. I used to use the Fergie Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, and because I have very oily eyelids, and that eyeshadow primer was awesome. It keeps your eyeshadow on all day, but I really feel like it was overly drying my lids. But this one, it doesn't give you that dry feeling. It blends out really nicely. I set it with a light colored powder, and then boom, I'm right where I want to be with the base of my eyeshadow. And I really recommend this. Maybelline really did a great job with this. I'm super excited to have a new eyeshadow primer that is affordable and drugstore. I use this in my video, and this is my new like holy grail. Oh my gosh, Tati had mentioned this. This is a Real Colors Stay and Spray Makeup Setting Spray. It's in an aerosol can, which I love. Let's see if you can see. Oh, it does like a really, I'll spray myself. Really fine mist. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. The second ingredient here is glycerin, which everybody knows Max Fix Plus is majority glycerin. And that's what she said. She was comparing this to Max Fix Plus, she obviously loves Max Fix Plus way much more, but for me, I've never been able to justify buying a spray that costs that much money. Got this at Sally's Beauty, and now what I've been doing is spraying this on my damp beauty blender before I blend out my concealer. This thins out the concealer in texture but not in coverage, and so it really allows you to blend it out seamlessly. This right here, and then setting your under eyes immediately with some kind of powder is the way to go. I really recommend this. And for days that you don't really need your makeup to last all day but you want to get rid of that powdery, you know, look, this is awesome. This was like $13 or so, but versus 21 or so for the Max Fix Plus, I'm all over it. Oh, wait a minute, I wanted to talk about this. I almost forgot. Okay, I bought this, I don't know if you guys can see, at CVS. It's Beauty 360. I guess that's CVS's like beauty line. These are moisturizing, anti-wrinkle, anti-aging tissue eye masks with pomegranate. That hydrates and firms the delicate skin under eyes, helping minimize puffiness and dark circles. It just has one treatment. It's like a sheet mask for underneath your eyes, guys. Now dark circles, I feel like that's something that will diminish over time, and it has a lot to do with sleep and keeping yourself hydrated, but this took down the puffiness immediately. I used this before I put on my makeup today, and let me tell you, I had some bags. It was not cute. This made them cute. So I've only tried this today, but I really like them, and I don't remember how much they are. I'll try to list it down below. I'm definitely plan on getting more of these and try different ones to see if they really work with the whole dark circles claim. I feel like that's something that's over time, but definitely the puffiness went away. It felt great. It's like a serum soaked sheet mask. It felt really hydrating, really nice, and I really enjoyed them. So I will update you guys on how the rest of them are. But my battery's about to die. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy New Year, and it feels good to be back. Love you. Mwah. Bye, boos.